Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today we are playing the New Orleans uh Chess de Suisse. This is a G40 D5, which means it's 40 minutes each side. Every time you hit the clock, it's a delay of 5 before the clock moves again. So, this was actually streamed on my Twitch, Crazy Read 123 on Twitch. So, I mean, take that as you will, but it was streamed. I stream the thing sometimes. And then I post it on this channel. So, I hope y'all have a great day and hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so we're going to look at this game first. This is game 1. It's me versus Charles Campbell. Charles Campbell is 21.99 USCF and a national master. Well, I'm just over here being 1545 and all. You know? So, we started off with e4, then c6. We're playing the card Khan. Okay. d4, d5, knight to c3, playing classical. D takes e4, knight takes c4. The bishop comes out. I go back to g3. The bishop goes to g6, and I bring the knight out. This is just regular stuff. The queen goes to c7. Now, the best move is just to play h4. I don't do that because I'm changing things up. Boring Power Con player. Unfortunate for you. So, play bishop out to trade bishops. We don't trade bishops this yet. I castle. E7, e6 is played. Get my bishop out. He gets his bishop out. I go pawn to c3. Now I really can move this queen out because this bishop will be hanging. The knight comes out, and I bring my bishop back so I can move my queen to b3 or something. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but after the knight comes out again, I go backwards. The knight comes out again. Like, what is this? I'm not going to take because then bishop takes, and I really like the bishop having access to things. So I just bring my rook to e1. Knight takes bishop. Queen takes knight. And castles. Now, I don't think it's bad for me right now. It can get much worse. Anyways, bishop takes, pawn takes, knight to c5. I go rook e to d1. I'm just trying to get stuff on the open file right now. Completely forgetting that this can happen, which is a fork, by the way. This is a fork. It's a fork. I don't like the idea of this being attacked, so I move the pawn up, and this pawn gets taken. I don't want to trade queens, so instead I move my bishop to e3, blundering another pawn. So, pawn goes down. And now I just go, I'm going h4, h6, h5, bishop to h7, trying to attack, get my queen to g4, trying to get ideas like this or this. This is the bigger idea I'm threatening. The queen goes back. Okay, sure. I'm getting my knight to attack the queen because, why not? Let's attack things. Pawn goes bye-bye type of game, honestly. Yeah, I'm attacking the queen because why not? If bishop takes, I take back. I'm attacking the knight. I thought I had something if rook goes here. I thought I could do this. I could not do this. In fact, my rook went away, and then I resigned after he threatened to trade queens. It was very unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. Game 2. I still no diff by a national master. Honestly. Okay, game 2. E4, E5, I have 3 knights e6, and bishop to c4. I play 2 knights. Defense, D3 is played. I bring my bishop out so I can castle. The knight comes to c3. D6. I think, no, probably not my best idea. Okay, I get my bishop out to g4. This bishop comes out to stop me from going there. So I castle. The queen goes here, so I go knight here. I go knight to d4 to trade the bishops. Anyways, bishop goes down and the knight. So we trade knights. I attack the pawn to make sure I don't lose more pawns because losing pawns not a good idea. I would never do that. I would wholly symmetrical position. Honestly, it was extremely symmetrical for a lot of the game. But now, bishop goes back. Now it's not symmetrical. Everything looks weird and odd, and everyone hates it. Look at this. C4 is played. What do you think I played? Obviously, the only move I could have possibly played. En passant! Actually, I did this only because I thought it would be funny. Yes, I was playing a tournament, and I played en passant because it's funny. You gotta understand my reasoning is absolutely flawless. Anyways, I went en passant, b takes c3, and I push a5 because why not? Now after the bishop goes back, I push b5 because the queen goes there. Now I push c5. Now look, like this is what I'm getting right now. As you can see, I'm trying to get my pawns to just go. Now, after d4, I have to be careful. I can't push b4 because because b4 pawn takes, then knight goes here, blunders a bishop. Not a good idea. So instead, I take the knight, bishop takes, and then I push b4. Takes. Rook attacks my queen. I run. Now the rook is attacking the bishop, but I don't care. I'm going to attack the rook because I don't know what else to do. Okay, the rook protects the rook, but I take, and then I go rook to d8, and then I take. Anyways, my king gets closer. I don't think this was the right move, but I don't really care, to be honest. I'm trying to not lose everything. I go queen to d6. I get checked there, and now this pawn is being attacked. So I just push my g6 pawn. The queen goes to h3, and I don't think that matters to me because I just go king to g7, and I'm completely fine. Take. Is that not the company? It is the company, but at the same time, it's also just saying stuff in chess. Going queen to g4 is played. I go queen to d6. D6. The queen goes to c4. Now this is protected by the bishop, so I go here attacking the bishop. And after there, the queen comes to protect, and I decide, you know what? Why not? Let's attack the queen because why not? Queen takes, and now it's a drawing position, which is a problem as I don't want to draw this guy. So look at this. I sacrifice my pawn. This is a sacrifice. I'm giving up the pawn for nothing immediately. Now, in the sense, it's not immediately a sacrifice because right after I get my bishop back here, and then I block then I stop white from ever going here. So I push my pawn, push another pawn, push more pawns, push more pawns. Now it's a draw. It says. Well, I don't care. I can do this. The bishop goes all the way back. Big problem. I push my pawn. Takes, and now I takes here. He actually picks up the knight to move it to one of these squares, but realizes that both squares are covered. You can't go there. The only place you can go are rook to e1 or e2. So after this, he resigns, and I win game 2. Oh my god. Russ, yeah, just triple. This is just too good. It was just too good. So, over here on game 3, I'm against Amar. He was actually a lot of trouble for me for part of the game. So, I go e4, e5. Oh no, not e5. Sorry, we're playing the Caracan again. c6, d4, d5. I play knight to c3. After takes, we play a different line as knight goes to f6. I take, and then I bring my knight out. The bishop goes to c6. I bring my bishop out. Castle. Rook goes there, and then I get my bishop just in a better position. The bishop comes and pins my knight to my bishop. I try to kick the bishop out. The bishop doesn't want to go away, so I don't care. I'm gonna go to c3 because this usually doesn't work, but apparently it's good. I don't know. Knight goes to d7. My rook goes to e1, just getting the rook into a better position. Knight goes to f8. Now this knight is just good. I go queen, attacking this pawn. Queen to b3, attacking the pawn. And also lining up my queen for the f7 square. The pawn pushes. I move to attack with the knight. Actually, I just get a discover attack on the bishop. The bishop goes back instead of taking. That's perfect for me. Take, and I prep my bishop to attack this pawn. The rook protects, but my queen gets another attack. And after the queen defends, I bring my bishop back to threaten this take. This take would be a threat, as I would be winning this pawn. Because after takes, and I win this pawn. Easy. Now, b5 is played. It's good for me, apparently. But me being me, has decided, you know what? I want to get a little risky because why not? So let's go queen to a6. Queen a6 isn't a horrible move. It's just not a good one. The king comes closer to protect. And you know what? Why not? Just take. And I'm pushing b4. Just so my queen can escape. Just so I have an escaping square. Apparently a4 is good, but I see why, actually. But I don't care. Okay. So knight is attacking my bishop. I don't like this. I don't want to double my pawns, so I'm not going to double my pawns. Let's go bishop to e4. He pushes his pawn, and I go back. The point is, I'm attacking this pawn, and I'm going to play bishop here. He goes back. The rook goes back. The king goes back. Rook. The king goes back. Now, I was planning to play bishop to g5 right now. Anyways, who cares what I was planning? I never planned anyways. Who cares about planning? This is why I don't plan things. So I just push, because I don't know about my position right now. I just push f4 because maybe there's a chance he might just take. I'm hoping he takes, because if he takes, he can't take back with takes. Bishop takes. You can't take with the queen because this is checkmate. This is just full on checkmate. He takes. He takes. He gives me his bishop. I take back, and he moves his queen. Yes, I was going for a cheese tactic, and I got it. Okay. And I got it. So, I take back, moves his queen, and I attack the king once more. Maybe, just maybe he might take. No, he doesn't take. Of course he wouldn't take. He wouldn't take the first time. He wouldn't take the second time. So I put my bishop back on c5. Because why not? Okay. Yeah, I put my bishop on c5, attacking the pawn. Now, the rook comes and attacks d8. I take, and I move my king forward, blocking any chance of this king getting closer. The king goes to e6, and I've decided, you know what, let's just take this pawn. I like pawn. Give me pawn. So the queen is now attacking the g2 square. It's both knight and queen. Holy spoilers. You guys didn't see anything. You guys saw nothing. So I bring my bishop back to f1. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. g5 is played. I play queen to a3. Maybe I can get back or something. I don't know. I'm just trying not to lose immediately. g4 is played. Takes, and I check with the queen. King to h7 is played, and I check with a bishop. Now, after f5, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what to do here, as this is a threat. I probably should go back, but I'm not thinking. So I instead start running with the queen, as there's no way that I'm losing here, because I can easily just get after a few checks, I'll get to b2 and I'll be able to block with my bishop. So I can't lose here. Queen takes. I run, and now after he goes back, it doesn't even check me. I could do anything I want. I can let this be taken. I go bishop. I go queen to c8. Just starting checks there. Just threatening, I don't know, check there. That's pretty much the only thing. g3 is played, and I check. Now, if you go there, I can take that with check. But if not, I just take this, and I'm attacking the knight. It's just completely winning. It's probably mate in a few more moves if I play it right, and I win. Game 3.